Alright, looks like we're live. Hello, hi. Welcome to my desk. Got a nice modded AV Famicom here. Original controller. Great 27-inch Sony Trinitron. Love to see it. And here's you guys on my phone. And that's the setup tour. Thank you for watching. So I also have to play this game here. There's just a couple levels, only like 52 of them. You'd think there's only 8 worlds, but the game will trick you if you think that, so be on the lookout. Just because I saved Peach in 8.4, that doesn't mean anything, so. Alright, I'll get everything ready here, and I will begin the timer when I gain control after the little 1-1 screen shows up, so let's get this started. And go. So this game is hard. Let's get the obvious out of the way. So even in 1-1 I have to focus a little bit and do some safety strats. I'm actually gonna pick up the mushroom here. This is a new strat that's been kind of developed. It's been known for a while, but it's a more recent addition to the speedruns of this game, where if you grab the mushroom in 1-1 and then there's a fire flower in 1-3 you can grab, it's a little faster than the original route, which was mushroom 1-3 and 1-4 fire. And if I can hit this trick, you'll see where the time save is. Let's go. So with Big Mario, you can get that clip in the wall there and save a little bit of time. Unfortunately, I didn't grab the mushroom at all fast enough for this to truly be faster, but because this is a marathon run, I care more about just showing off the cool stuff, so I got the cool thing. That's all that matters. So we'll grab the fire flower here. And then the fire flower grab you usually do in 1-4 is a bit tricky, so luckily we don't have to worry about that. This one's a lot more easy. Also, you can get some pretty high bounces off enemies in this game. The enemy physics, when you collide with them, is a little different than SMB1. Whoops, didn't get running speed. Also, my coin count is very important, because in this game, fireworks in this game are different than Mario 1, where, like, see, I got a 14 here, so the 4. So if my timer ended in a 4 when I grabbed the flagpole, I would have gotten fireworks, and that works for any like number match. And then if it's a multiple of 11, you also get a 1-up, which is cool. But hopefully I won't need to show that off because it is slower. Fireworks are always slower. This corridor haunts me. We also grab the fire because, of course, shooting Bowser is faster because the bridge collapse animation does not play. And when you're going through a lot of worlds, like in this, a little more than 8, definitely saves some time. Plus fire just makes this run so much easier. You'd lose a bunch of time if you played small only, regardless. Alright, there's a cool thing in this level. Oh no, this is so sad. So I was actually supposed to hit a vine block there, but I jumped like 1 frame late and missed it. But if I played that level exactly the same, but hit the vine block, this flag would have actually despawned, and I would have just immediately fell off the pole instead of sliding down it and saved time. And I found that. So the fact that I failed to show it off is very sad. But oh well. It is quite easy though, you can try it at home. You just gotta hit that vine block and then stomp that Koopa at the very end by the staircase so he starts moving to the right. And that causes a sprite overload. Alright, here's a nice, cool little movement tech. Getting a little kind of corner boost off that invisible block to get over that giant pit very quickly. There's a frame-perfect jump you can do, a wall jump, out of the pit, but it's at least 2 frame-perfect jumps. And that's not very marathon safe, but it does save a second, so. In speedruns, you see that. Now I'm gonna have to start paying more attention to the enemy patterns. Generally, because of the way frame rules work in these games, you can kind of develop a route, so you can kind of control your RNG and know exactly what the patterns will be. But in a marathon setting, you don't have that option, essentially, so I kind of have to react on the fly. I'll go ahead and go for another clip here for fun, try to get a setup for it. Nice. These are gonna be weird. Okay. Glad I recognized that. Made a small mistake, but I got the clip, so that's what's most important, of course, is showing off the cool swag. So there's the first two worlds, nice and done. World 3, we get to... 3-1 especially, we get to chill a little bit. 3-3 is also quite easy. 3-2 and 3-4 can be problematic, though. Oh, let's see here. Yep, the bullet shot. But I was prepared, so I ducked under it. Perfect. Alright, so this is going to be our first water stage. And water stages in this game are not the funnest thing to do, I guess. There's many enemies and many like tight corridors usually, and when you don't know your route in a marathon setting like this, you don't know what the fish patterns and blooper patterns will be, so I kind of... Oh my gosh, as I was saying, that was kind of ridiculous. My gosh, okay. Kind of just gotta hope things stay out of my way. At least I have fire power, so I can kind of shoot things. Okay. Did a little bonk there because that cheat was kind of close, so that was a smart move. Let's go. Just did 5 frame perfect inputs to get a flagpole glitch. We love to see it. First try. Alright, this level is a nice easy one. Alright, if you look at the bottom left, got him. Love that kill. You bounce in an early Cooper shell I hit, it kind of bounces back off screen and then comes all the way back, and it'll take that last Koopa out. It's very cool. Plenty of swag in this run. Alright, there's a double frame perfect jump I can do here in 3-4 to skip kind of a slower climb section, so I'll at least go for it. But yeah, double frame perfect. It's a frame perfect 1 frame jump, so I can only hold A for 1 frame. Oh, I think I was a little early there. So yeah, it would have skipped to that climb. Take out Bowser, and that's World 3. Alright, not a bad start. Actually, quite a good start. No major mistakes, and got to show off some cool stuff. World 4 is a bit of a breeze. At least these next 2 levels. There's nothing particularly difficult about these 2 stages, so we can just kind of chill. But you can see I'm going to collect some coins here because I know this stage ends on a 7 on the timer, so I need 1 more coin to avoid fireworks, which I will pick up right here. And now we won't get fireworks. And something I haven't mentioned yet is, so you can either get 3 fireworks or 6 fireworks. Obviously 6 is going to lose a couple more seconds, and what determines that is if it's an even number with the numbers matching, it's 6, and if it's an odd number, it's 3. So if I got the 7 there, if I ended with 47 coins and grabbed the flagpole there, I would have gotten 3 fireworks and lost 1 second. So yeah, another fairly easy level here. Just gonna breeze on through. So 4-3 is gonna get a little scarier because there are some bills here, and again, I don't know the RNG, so they can be in some very difficult positions. Sometimes nearly impossible, so. But I will be doing a safety strat to kind of negate the chance of something bad happening by slowing down here. And then hopefully, yep, wouldn't have had a problem getting over that gap. So, you lose a little bit of time, but the consistency it makes up for. Alright, here's one of the scarier castles. A lot of tight movement and randomness, especially towards the end. But this climb... perfect. That is a very tricky climb to do fast, but it looks cool when you pull it off. And now here's where things get a little scary. Okay. Super good luck. No, you don't. Bowser gave me a really good pattern there with his fire breath. It didn't get in my way, which was what I was most worried about. And now here, if you see my timer, you'll notice I'm going to pause it here. Oops, it didn't work. What? Oh, there we go. Well, oh well. I guess I hit the wrong key. I'll try to fix it again, but because this is a Famicom Disk System game, the game has load times in between certain parts of the game, and they can vary depending on the platform you're playing, whether it's like original FDS or an EverDrive like I do. So to make everything fair, we removed the load times from the actual speedrun. Alright, cool strat here. Boom, super jump. The normal way up there is there's some invisible blocks you can kind of climb up. Alright, I'll just assume the timer's right now. Tried to fix it a little bit. So, but with that super jump with the game's weird physics, you can get all the way up there with a precise kind of strategy. Now we're in 5-2. Kind of a fun to watch stage. Good coin count. Alright, and now we'll have one coin too much to get fireworks, which is good. So again, there's a lot of coin routing in this run. Gotta be careful about that. And now this level is very scary, especially towards the end. So first I'm gonna pop this Koopa to get into this pipe, otherwise the level would constantly loop until you get in that pipe. And now here's the scary part, is there's some more random bills. Oh my gosh, okay. I reacted to that one accordingly, but my gosh, was that close. Whew, anyway. So that's the scary part. And now we're just gonna keep amping up the difficulty with 5-4 here, another hard castle. So we're gonna take a lot of intentional slowdowns so I can get through any situation. Kind of hesitate there to... Oh, my duck input did not work, so gonna take some damage. Nice forward Bowser, though. We love that. Alright, well, that's unfortunate because this run was actually very good. I'll pick up a mushroom here, I guess, because that'll be useful for 6-2 potentially. Let's see, it's right here. So kind of kid it out of there, get a nice buffer jump. That looked pretty cool. And now I can do a cool strat here, where you just kind of go right through a pipe. No explanation needed, right? You all understood that. Whoa. Forgot if you slow down the wind, it gets a little weird. Wind physics are very weird and sometimes, like, different, depending on, like, how slow you might have played the stage. It's weird. Anyway, the reason I clipped through that pipe was there's an invisible block to the left of it, and for some reason that just makes the collision not work if you kind of go inside that where the invisible block is. Alright, so we're gonna take advantage of something called duck swimming in this stage, where I ducked, and then while I was ducking, I swam. So now my hitbox is cut in half. So it's essentially like I'm Small Mario, which is why I'm able to like get through all these tight corridors without bonking. If I have my Fire Flower, this strat still works, but the downside to doing it that way is then you're not able to use your fireballs, so there's kind of a pro and con to the duck strategy, the duck swim. But since we were just big, there was no reason not to do it, so that made that level a lot easier for us. And now I'll try to get my Fire Flower back in this stage, but there's a lot of cheeps that can make it a little difficult for me. So we'll see how they behave here. Kind of took a safer method of grabbing that just to make sure I avoid any potential cheap death. Looks like we'll be okay. Okay. See, I had to slow down there because it looked like I was going to get a 6 on the timer, which would have matched the coin count and given me fireworks, so just to avoid that potential happening, an intentional slowdown, save some time. Okay. So right there I actually triggered. This level is like one of those maze levels that warps a lot. Whoa. So I did an intentional strat there to trigger the warp without having to like actually take the correct path. Big jump, alright, perfect. Nice. That platform jump I did, the moving platform into like that final corridor, is very tight, so I'm glad I hit that. That's a very easy place to die. I also did a firebar manipulation in that level I didn't even mention to play that level a little bit faster. There's so much to explain in this game. This run is quite ridiculous at a top level. Alright, another tough jump coming up here. Okay, we're good. So yeah, pretty good run so far. This level is fairly straightforward, as long as I get my duck input here. Perfect. Get out the plant. So that's another kind of like forever looping level unless you go in that pipe. Shoots fireballs here, kill that Koopa, land on this guy. Okay, good firebar. And we're done there. So this next level is a bit tricky, where there's giant springs and you're like, you spend like the entire level off screen and you have to like land back on the springs. And it can be a little hard to do optimally, but we'll try our best here. Ooh, that might even be a spring to spring. This is rare, where I can just land right onto this. Wow. That's rare to have happen without trying. Alright, we should be in the clear. Well, that was an optimal stage. And I didn't even mean to play that optimally. So that's nice. Alright, 7-4 is very hard. So gonna focus up a little here. Got the clip though. Very good. Good. Alright, here comes the hard part. Oh, perfect. Let's go. Oh, I jumped right into that. I'm dumb. Tried to jump over it. Wow, that would have been a really good stage. If I didn't jump directly into that. I meant to duck jump and I guess didn't. But that's fine. Although that's gonna make what I want to do here a little bit tricky because I can't not show this off. It's the coolest, one of the coolest things in the run. So we're gonna line this up pixel perfectly. Doesn't have to be pixel perfect, there's some leeway, and then clip into that pipe and now we're further in the stage. Don't question it. Oh my gosh. Okay, that was cool. So you can actually, all right, here, I'll show off fireworks because 1 and 1, but what happened at the start there is you can actually go inside any like upside down pipe in this game, and if you're inside, you can like trigger the pipe and go down it for some reason, and that can lead to some wacky side effects. Usually it just, let me try to get this. All right. Whoa, that was weird. Usually it just takes you to like the start of the stage or something, but depending on what level you're in, it can sometimes like save a checkpoint from an earlier stage. Oh, that was weird. Usually you bounce your head off that Koopa and then hit the vine block, but I'm not entirely sure what happened there actually. That was weird. Well, that kind of sucks. I feel a little bit cheated, I'll be honest. See, that was more like what was supposed to happen, although that still wasn't optimal. You can actually, like, land on the brick on the right from that. Alright, that's fine, though. This just could have been a 21, I think, without that, which is, like, the fastest minute barrier you can get, so that would have been cool. Oh well. This is still a pretty good run. Like, it's hard to have flawless runs of this game. It's just too inconsistent in a marathon setting and difficult in general, so. So there's actually some bricks you can run off there. Wait on here a little bit. I need to get a 0 here. Perfect. Alright, and we're in 8-4 already. Time to beat the game, right? Wait on that Potaboo. Do some more duck swimming. Try to get a blooper manip. Okay, good. Alright, I kind of screwed that up, but we're fine. That looked weird, though. There's actually a fire flower right here. So I'll pick that up real quick. Please don't come back out. Very good. Bounce off the screen there. That was kind of a fast acceleration. Generally, you can't get running speed off that pipe, so the fact that I did means I did something right. Alright, tricky jump coming up here. Perfect. And now there's actually the invisible blocks again, so you can just run off this and clip into the floor, and that makes running under Bruce very easy. That was Bruce. Go for a meme clip. Nice. This run has lots of clips. And then we're gonna take out Bowser here, and that would be time in Warpless. That was around a 22:30 something. So, pretty good run. And now we're gonna, again, pause for loads correctly this time, because despite what it may look like, the run is not over. This is the all stages speedrun. I just did Warpless 8-4, but there's more. You see, there's World 9 and then 4 challenge worlds hidden in the game. World 9 you unlock from beating the game Warpless, which I have just done, so it'll load me straight into World 9. And then after that, I will load the challenge levels, which you get by beating the game in any way 8 times. It'll actually save how many times you beat the game, since this is an FDS game, so it can do that. And it's shown by how many stars are like on the title screen, where it shows Super Mario Bros. 2, there's stars on the top right. Excuse me. And if you have 8 of those, you unlock the challenge levels by holding A and pressing start on that title screen. So, after World 9, I will be doing that. Speaking of World 9, Pause for loads again. We'll be loading into World 9 now, which is the most unique world in the game by far, and you'll quickly see why. Let's try 9 World with 1 game. They also only give you 1 life to do this, so this run is invalid if I die. So let's hope that doesn't happen. So here's World 9. If you've never seen it before, you might be questioning if you maybe had some drugs or something. They look a bit funky. That's for sure. I think they're based off of like the hidden World 9 of Mario 1 that you could glitch to. And let's see here. So if you're underwater and there's a flagpole, you can actually get a very easy style of a flagpole glitch where it's just a 1 frame perfect input, a swim on the floor, and there's actually a 2 frame window for it. But if it's the late one, I believe, you get a normal flagpole glitch where you just kind of grab the pole but the flag doesn't come down. But if you grab at the first frame, you actually get a bullet bill glitch style flagpole glitch where Mario gets pushed to the left and then runs immediately into that flagpole base and triggers the countdown super early. So it's actually a huge time save in the speedrun. Like 2 seconds. I'll try to hit it here. Nice. Okay, so that's the full one. See, Mario got pushed to the left and the countdown triggered immediately. So that's what you want to see right there. That was perfect. And now here's a nice outdoor castle, I guess. World 9's weird, man. Gonna hit that vine block just for fun. And now important jump coming up. A nice duck jump here. Perfect. So we can just run over Doug. That's Doug Bowser, of course. And grab the flag. And then we have 1 more water level in this world. And just 1 more level in this world. And this is a pretty special one. Will they thank you for playing and show like every enemy in the game in quick succession? Oh, I didn't take damage. I forgot to do that. Oh well. Alright, and hey, we got to show off everything. That's just a regular flagpole glitch where Mario still has to walk to the castle, but the flag didn't come down. So I meant to take damage there and missed like getting hit by the blooper, and you want to do that because in the run, the only way to get out of World 9 is to game over, so I have to take damage intentionally. And it would have just been a lot faster to do it earlier. So there we go. I'm officially a super player. I did it. Perfect. And now we can load into the letter levels. So again, I'm going to pause for loads. I'm going to hold A and mash the start button. So they trigger immediately. And now we're in the bonus 4 worlds, the letter worlds, because this is just 10, 11, and 12, and 13 in hex, I guess. And they rob you of your power-ups, of course, so gotta start back at small only. And these levels are quite challenging, so I gotta be on high alert here. That was not quite the way to do it, but hey, we're not dead. But as you can see, this is just the first stage of the letter worlds, and you saw that staircase. Like, what are they doing, man? That's a tad ridiculous, if you ask me. Alright, but luckily we get a pretty chill level here with A-2. Basically just a basic platforming stage. These plants can be a bit tricky, but if you get a good rhythm down, you can just jump over all of them. Make sure this hammer bro's not in my way. Perfect, and done. So we're gonna want to get our power-ups back, and to do that, there's a mushroom in A3 and then a fire flower in A4. Both of the power-ups are a little tricky to grab, especially A3 here. This level is going to reintroduce those random cheeps. Well, also in the sky. So it's actually right here. So you hit the corner there to quickly... Yeah, I saw that coming. I should have just waited, but I thought I could make it under. So yeah, just Cheap's having a fun day. Flying everywhere. It's alright though, we can pick up the mushroom here quickly and then just get fire later. So there will be a lot of hesitating in this stage. Oh gosh, I almost got hit again. So gonna wait on this Potaboo. And then I have to deal with these Potaboos. There's a lot of them. There we go. Lucky that Bill didn't shoot me. Aw, no forward Bowser. Whoa, almost gave him a kiss. That would have been unideal, but we're good. So, the letter levels Bowsers actually don't throw hammers for some reason, but in, what most people have played this game in, which is the All-Stars collection on the Super Nintendo, they do. So, a rare thing made easier in the FDS version, I guess. Because the FDS version actually has, like, no checkpoints in the way that, the All-Stars version does. In the All-Stars version, if you game over... Whoa, what did I do? In the All-Stars version, if you game over, you can restart on the level you died, but in this game, you have to restart the entire world. So, like, if I die in B4, I have to go back to B1. So... they made a lot of things easier in the All-Stars version, but not Bowser's in the letter levels. Alright, welcome to my least favorite level. Because it's a swimming level with the tightest corridors imaginable. And completely unpredictable enemies. We're gonna immediately go into crouch swim mode. And just pray that things aren't in my way. And there's a lot of whirlpools as well. Alright, that actually went pretty well. No complaints there. That was very nice. We love to see it. Okay. On to B-3 now, where I will do a strategy that I kind of developed that doesn't lose time and is a lot safer than what people used to do. Where you just come down here and bounce on the spring. And usually, like, the spring bounce costs some time, but if you play this level optimally, it doesn't lose the frame rule, which is very good. But I probably will lose it here because I played it a little safe. But maybe not. Now, in B4, of course. This level is a bit tricky in places. First of all, I want to get this clip. Oh, that's awesome. Because if you don't get that clip, you have to wait, and you actually get like this huge push on the screen, so Mario's like super far to the right side, and it makes the level very hard. So, and then these jumps are just so precise. I'm missing all of them. And take out Bowser. Perfect. If I can easily just get 3, I will, don't worry. Alright, don't blink. This is probably the coolest level in the run. Just because it's actually like a super long level, but I'm just gonna do this. And now I'm at the end. I don't know why that works out that way, but it does. So that saves, you know, like 30 seconds or something. I'm not exactly sure how many seconds, but a huge amount. Alright, scary blooper. Oh my gosh. I failed the manip, so that was close. Alright, I tried, but this level's hard. Alright, so here we're gonna take a safety strat by going on the spring. I don't think it loses time, actually, but definitely for safety. Oh. I didn't think about that in time, so I got a coin and timer match with even, so here's your 6 fireworks. See, I'm showing off everything. You're seeing everything. All right, C3 is 7-3. So we're just gonna play this level again, except, surprise, Lakitu decided to join in on the fun, and he makes this very annoying to deal with. Hopefully that is far enough to land on the platform. Again, the wind can be weird. All right, barely. We'll take that. All right, pretty good. And now we're in the most explosive level in the game, C4, of course. I'm gonna play that part a little safe. Ooh, another clip. Dude, I am killing it on all these clips. Have I missed one that I've gone for? Gosh, it's crazy. All right, and then this is just 7-4, but a little harder. So we're gonna play this part a little differently. Perfect. Oh, yeah. He jumped forward, which made the strat I was going for there very difficult. I couldn't slow down in time. That's unfortunate. That actually makes this quite hard. Alright, let's see here. Alright. I bonked that bullet bill in case it shoots. I don't want to get hit by it. So I'll pick up this mushroom here. Alright, good. Alright, that went well. So that was a good backup. And then I can get a fire in D3, although it is guarded by like 6 bullet bill launchers, so it's a little scary, but it makes things a lot easier if I can get it, so I'm gonna try my best. D2 is actually a super easy level, surprisingly. After all this, alright, I'm gonna get fireworks, so we're gonna take that part slower to avoid them this time. And now for one of the scariest levels in the game, a notorious stage, D3. Again, I want to get this fire flower, but it's a little well protected. Okay. Oh my gosh. Please. Get out of the... Oh no. He's still on screen. This is crazy. Okay. I think we're back on track now. That was a bit wacky. Okay. Whoa! We made it. Scary level. Alright, this is actually the final level. We have made it. We made it to the final level. We did it. So I'm gonna intentionally take damage to this fire bar, damage boost, and then hope the rest of this level's nice to me. Alright, that fire bar was out of my way. That's very nice. Gonna do a jump immediately out of this pipe to squash that hammer bro without getting hit. Also, yes, we're outside in a castle stage. Now we're underground in a castle stage. And now we're in the final room. So we're gonna say hi to Bruce again. Go under him. Just play that part safe because those bloopers can be weird. Get a jump up there, and just gotta grab the axe. And oh no! That's so sad. Alright, one chance to get something cool. Here we go. Aw. Alright, I better not screw up now. That would have been my second best run ever. No, I'm kidding. That just would have been the best marathon run ever. If I finished that without dying to Bowser. That was so sad. Alright, I have to be super careful now. I have 1 life. So I'll just play it safe. The reason I like immediately died my last life was there's actually a way to skip that fire bar by doing a couple frame perfect inputs. You can like just skip around its like hitbox during its like animation turn, and I wanted to see if I could hit that, but it's really hard to do. And I messed up, so oh well, but don't worry. Oh, what a weird blooper pattern. I'm not even gonna deal with that. Okay. For real this time. Thank you, Bowser. Okay. For real this time. So approximately a 3848 without loads, which is still one of the like best marathon showcases of this run. So not bad, even with that colossal death at the end. And this is the true ending. We have officially beaten all levels, all stages. Let's go. So yeah, thanks for tuning into the run. Always fun to show off this game. Hopefully I showed all the cool things. I think I did. Got some flagpole glitches, a lot of wall clips, some wrong warps. Overall good run, except for the couple of dumb stuff I did, but hey, it happens. Yeah, you can check out my channel. I'm doing world record attempts of these categories and this game, so if you enjoyed what you saw here and want to see it even more optimal, you know, there's a good place to look. And yeah, happy MAR10, March 10th Mario weekend. And yeah, enjoy the rest of the event, I guess. Thanks for watching.